welcome to PapastachePop. So I stumbled across another song I liked. I was perusing through the alternative section and I found this young lady, very talented. Don't know the words to the song, but I heard her voice and I was like, that's cool. And then I saw her play acoustically and I was like, dude, she's freaking talented. This is great. So we're going to do it. If you need help with your strumming, click the link below. There is a video that is not on YouTube down there in that description box. It'll help you get better at strumming and maybe even help you create strum patterns of your own in case you're a songwriter or aspiring one. Then I'll teach your song. Let's zoom in for a closer look. All right, so check this out. We need a capo on the first fret. Now for these first couple of chords, I'm going to call out the chords like we didn't have a capo, so I'm going to say 10th and 11th frets to keep it simple. But when we get down here, like say within this amount of frets, I'll call it like they're frets behind the capo, okay? So the first part, it goes like this. Okay, so I saw this on an acoustic performance, by the way, so it may be a little bit different on the album, but this is how it's done acoustically. So we're going to go up to the 10th and 11th frets. The 10th fret, you're going to have the A and the G, okay? And then with our 3rd and 4th fingers, we're going to have the D and the B. So that's the 10th fret with our first two, with 1 and 2, 3 and 4, get the 11th fret. You want to target the middle 4 strings, okay? And we're going to do a pattern like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So each chord, for the most part, gets these 8 hits. But think of it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on the 3 and 4, I hit kind of the whole chord. On the 1 and 2, I may just hit the bass note or the top 2 strings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to take this exact same shape and we're going to move it down to the 6th and 7th frets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so on this chord, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, down, up, and then I'm going to go into a new chord shape, okay? So the new chord shape is going to be, now it'll be 3 frets behind the capo, and then the 5th fret behind the capo, okay? And that's going to be A string, D, G, B. Now, if you notice I did a down up as I switched chords, it's going to do the same thing between this chord and this chord. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, down up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if you notice, this chord in the introduction of the song is twice as long. Okay, and then that gets you into the song, which is the same progression, but each of the chords goes for the same duration. Okay? So let me play what the intro sounds like all together. Okay, then you go back to this part. Okay, so if you notice now this chord is half as long as it was in the intro. You go back and you do that same thing 3 times, and on the 4th time the chord goes back to that twice as long duration, okay? So let me play the whole verse. Okay, last time, back to twice as long. Now, if you notice, I changed up the strum pattern and it goes more to a chorus kind of progression. So it goes. Okay, so it's down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, and you do that twice. Okay, now from that point, we go into the chorus, okay? Now the chorus chords are going to be basically do that same major shape we did here, scoot it down to the first fret behind the capo. And then you're going to take it up to this fourth dot. So 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. And then you're going to go back here to the third fret, or in between the first 2 dots. And then back here. So those are the chords of the chorus, but it has this strum pattern to it. So right off the bat, if you noticed, the F has 2 of those strum patterns. So it's again. The other 2 chords just have 1. Now it's going to follow the same premise of the other parts of the song, to where on the 4th time there's going to be a change. So on the 4th time we get to this F chord, we're going to play the F just like normal. But then it goes back to this chord. And that's what gets you back into the verse. So if you noticed, when we came back here, it's the exact same thing we did for the introduction, where we hold this guy for twice as long. Okay. Then it goes back to a normal verse for 4, like this. Back into the chorus, just like normal. This time on the chorus, on the 4th time, we don't go back to these chords. Okay, so it just does this 4 times. It goes. Now, so we did that 4 times. Now, the next time coming into that progression, we're going to keep doing that same progression, but she adds a little something different on the very end. The last 4 times, same chords, but now we're going to take our pinky, and for the first half, we're going to go down and we're going to catch the B string. Now, it's going to be the same shape on every chord that we do. So this one, the first one goes. Okay, so we go down, 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 up. So it's real quick, and then you switch back. All right, so. Then when we come down here, it kind of starts with that. All right. Okay, so just think. It's basically patterns of 4. Okay, that little intro part where we go here is the only kind of deviation from that, and we play that chord twice as long. Then it's the verse for 4 of these. And on the 4th time, we do that chord twice as long. So each time you do that chord twice as long, it lets you know you're going into a new part. The new part after that would be the chorus. Okay, here. And on the 4th time you get to this chord, then it changes back to here just on the first one, and we basically play the introduction again. Right? Here, this chord twice as long. Then from that point on, it's just the verse for 4, and then the 2 different versions of this chord progression. The first one being the one of the typical chorus we've been doing. The second 4 is that. And then you end the song. And then she just scoots it up at the very end. And a nice note. Or whatever she ends on. Awesome song, though. If you haven't heard it, check it out. And the reason I really like it, it's different chords, right? We're a lot of these pop songs that we do, or this one's, labeled alternative, they're very similar chord progressions, very similar everything. So sometimes it's like, well, there's that song again with a different singer, right? This one's totally different. She sings in a different kind of a style, kind of etheric, kind of woo, cool, floaty, awesome style. But the chord progression is different, and it changes, which is cool. So kudos to her. Hope you guys like it. All right, if it's your first time to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Always check in the description box below. There will always be a video that is not on YouTube that will be some sort of an instructional video. Today's, again, is the strum video, so check that out. There's also papastache.com if you like the way I teach. There's all my stuff down there. Also, there's other channels, Papastache 102. Maybe you like electric and soloing and stuff too. Check that out. There's another couple hundred videos over there. And as for this channel, check it out. There's over, God, I think there's almost 600 song lessons. So chances are I've taught one of the artists that you like, and maybe even the song you're looking for. So don't be afraid to subscribe and tell your friends if you like what you see. That would be awesome. You guys are amazing. We'll catch you next time.